2009 Dodge Challengers like mine came from Dodge with a lifetime powertrain warranty. In order to maintain that warranty, you're required to have the vehicle inspected by a Dodge dealership once every 5 years. So they sent me this notification in the mail. So let's head over to the dealership and see what they had to say. So I'm going to head over to the dealer and have them do the 5-year powertrain inspection on the car. We'll see what they have to say about all the modifications. I'm not going to be dishonest. I'll let them know, hey, it's a modified car. I'm not sure what's still covered and what isn't, but you might as well find out. I plan to keep this car for a very long time. When I bought this car back in 2009, the factory was actually shut down. I initially was going to buy a new Camaro, the 5th generation, I think is what they call it. And the dealerships around here were selling the Camaros marked up quite a bit, $5,000 to $10,000 over sticker, and I'm just not going to do that. I always liked the look of the Challenger. It had been out about a year, and I went down and test drove one. I never, to be honest, never cared for Dodge products. I don't know why. I was more of a Chevy or Ford guy. But I went and drove this car and fell in love with it. The problem was it had to be Hemi orange. And I went to 2, 3 dealerships and none of them had a Hemi orange 6-speed car. And couldn't find one. They were doing 1,000-mile radius searches, and since the plant was shut down, they just weren't building anything. And just on a whim, there was this one dealership I was actually running an errand and drove by and stopped in and said, hey, you guys got a 27J 6-speed Challenger, Hemi orange. And the salesman pulled out a piece of paper out of his pocket, looked like he'd had it for 6 months, dirty and wrinkled up, older guy. And he tells me, yeah, he said, we have one on order for about 8 months, and it's this one. And he lets me read over the options list, and it was exactly what I wanted. It had the HID lights, it had the EVIC, the 20-inch wheels, 392 gears, 6-speed, no sunroof, and I didn't want navigation. And he goes, the computer says it'll be here tomorrow, but it has said that 5 or 6 times, and it's never shown up. So I told him to give me a call if it came in. The next day around lunch, I get the phone call from the salesman. He says, hey, it's on the truck. What do you want us to do with it? And I said, park it out back of the dealership and don't even take the plastic off the seats. I'll be by after work. The RTs were on employee price, 0% financing, and $1,000 cash back due to the plant shut down and the economy wasn't real good. Everybody was kind of freaking out. So I bought an RT instead of an SRT for that reason. The SRT would have been right at $11,000 more than the RT because they weren't on that same program. And I decided I was going to take that $11,000 and put it into some modifications. So that, in a nutshell, is how Orange Krush was born. One of the best things I love about this car is that even though it's about 600 horsepower at the tire, it still doesn't get too bonkers unless you want it to. I can drive it to work. I can take it across the country if I want to. There's really no, really any downsides. The motor built by Arrington has been very good, very tough. The car has run 10s at the drag strip. It's one of only a couple of 6-speed cars that's been able to do that. It gets 23 miles to the gallon on the highway and about 18 around the city. So there's no real cost, out of the ordinary to drive it. I've driven it 1,000 miles to Virginia. I've driven 900 miles to South Georgia to events and just never had any real trouble with the car. I love it. It rides good, it drives good, it's fast, but it drives like stock until you mash on the gas. Mike at OST did a fantastic job with the tune. I plan to keep it for a very long time. So I'm about to pull in the dealership here. I don't know how they're going to feel about me videotaping them and all that, so I don't want to draw any more attention to myself than I'm already going to. So we're going to cut the camera for a minute and just see how it goes. Wish me luck.
That's stock, man. What are you talking about?
Bone stock.
Bone stock.
So we can get it inspected?
Yeah, sure. Yeah, we can do an inspection.
inspection.
The car passed the lifetime powertrain inspection. I gotta say, I'm shocked. I was upfront and honest with the dealer. I told them the car's modified. It's got a built engine. It's got a supercharger. It's a 650 horsepower car. And they made a couple of phone calls and came back and said that any parts that were still Mopar in the drivetrain were covered. Now, having said that, passing a lifetime powertrain warranty inspection and actually getting a part replaced if something breaks are going to be two different things. If I'm at the drag strip running this car hard and something tears up, I'm going to fix it myself. If it's some obvious defect in something else, I might go by the dealer and ask if I can get the part to at least, I'll probably do the work myself, but if they would give me the part, that would be awesome. But if they didn't, it wouldn't upset me. I mean, I built this car knowing it's my responsibility. So here's the lifetime powertrain inspection sheet showing that the car passed. Well, I guess that's it for today. We had a break in the weather. It's February. We're expecting sleet and ice tonight, but it's 60 degrees and sunny today. So I'm going to go out and have a nice drive. If you'd like some more information on Project Orange Krush, visit my website, www.speedysgarage.net.